Good morning. It's Saturday, the 29th of December. There's fog in the air, which is disrupting flights. Hopefully not mine, but that's less than a week away. I'm heading out to Thailand. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have trepidations about it. That's not unusual because I have what I call a premenstrual tension before I take that long flight out there to Thailand. But I've always had that, I suppose. I don't know why, but now it's after what happened last time. Yeah, we'll get. I'll get there. I'll get there, and I'll get back one way or the other. So let me just say hello to a bunch of people. David Risner, Test, Bunga Bunga. It's all about the YouTube viewer number. Too many YouTubers dilutes the viewer numbers. I'm not going to mention any names here in this video in case you think that. I'm not going to mention names of anyone. Gangsum, hello, the big guy. Gangsum, how are you? I'm still sleeping for an eternity. Chaz Brown, hi. I hope you're improving. I am improving a little bit, but like I say, not perfect. On call 21. It sounds. Hi, Eddie. Hope things have fallen into place. Sounding well, mate. Good for you. It's nice to hear from you. I'm getting mixed up with my words. I'm saying things that I don't mean to say. Is that really such a bad sign? What's happening with Gary in Melbourne? Archie Westmoreland. Evening from Thailand, Eddie. Cold pure blood in jealousy and egotistical fools, Eddie. Well, yeah, that's what one of them. But Bushwhacker too, Eddie. You'll be fine, mate. You will enjoy every minute. Everyone loves you. Okay, not everyone. Bangkok University. This is making me feel better already. Brent, nah, okay. Nice to hear from you. The big guy. I got a friend in Thailand. He gets $1,200 a month, but can't make it work. 1,200 is that dollars, or you stand more chance with pounds rather than dollars if that's what you got to live on. Michael O'Mara, good dad. Tom Bangkok. Listen, Bottle Baby, morning. You learned a lot about traveling and your new configuration for your trip to Amsterdam. Well, I could have done more in Amsterdam. I could have done more than I did, but it was an experiment, wasn't it? Cockney Kevin, good morning, Eddie. I'm a YouTuber, not doing that well at the moment. One day it will pick up. Enjoy your holiday. Okay, fine, thank you. Perseverance, mate. The big guy, watching from Bakersfield, California. Jay, greetings, Eddie. Where do you hang out? I'm around about the Sober Cow, anywhere between Sober Cow and Walking Street. Chibber and Wreck, Itchy Go. Jiven Stuart Lennox, they jealous. It's all about money. Well, there's not much money in YouTube. That's for sure. Not unless you want to be millionaire. You've got sponsorship and all that kind of stuff. And too many YouTubers, they think it's a job. Best YouTuber, bold and bankrupt, makes it interesting and goes. Rob, too many YouTubers, they think it's a job. Best YouTuber, bold and bankrupt, he makes it interesting, goes to places others don't. Okay, yeah, I mean, he's so popular. He was promoted by Harold Balder, who comes across as a nice guy. I don't watch either of them anymore, but to be honest with you, I used to watch it, but I don't really watch either of them anymore. Maybe the reason that I don't watch people like Harold Balder and Bald and Bankrupt is that I simply can't do what they do anymore. There's no chance of me doing any physical stuff or anything like that. So, I'm not pretending I'm something that I'm not. Absolutely. Let me say that let me get back to the title. Why do so many YouTubers not like each other? I'm surprised how many YouTubers that don't like each other. It's not like a vicious hatred. It's just that they don't like each other. It's I've said to a YouTuber, I'm meeting up with what's his name. I mean, since I'm not going to mention any names other than what's his name. I'm meeting up with what's his name. Oh, and this YouTuber said to me, "Oh, I can't stand him. He's a Weasley, is he's a little Weasley is. He's I don't like him at all." And that puts the YouTuber, it puts people like me in an impossible situation because I'm forced to take sides with people. Now, have you ever been forced to take sides? And what do you do? So this is the banner headlines. So there you go. Have you ever been forced to take sides? And what do you do? How do you take sides? When you basically like two people who are opposing each other. How do you basically take sides? A couple of years ago, I put out a controversial video where I vented my anger because I was so wound up. It was a video called "YouTubers Make Me Angry," and I that's the quickest YouTube video I've ever made. I've done it in one take, and I thought about it about 20 minutes before I actually run the cameras. What it is, these couple of YouTubers who hated each other were winding me up terrible. They were winding me up absolutely terrible. I thought, I can do without this. I don't need this. Go back and look at that. Look at that video. If you want to see me and getting angry, and I blocked everyone involved in the YouTube community. I made it clear that I wanted nothing to do with people in the YouTube community anymore. And when you're in that rage, I blocked some people who I later regretted it, because when you're in a rage, you irrational, you do things that you later might regret. And I a couple of people messaged me on Facebook to say, "What's the matter, Eddie? Who you're angry at?" And I never mentioned names, but oh my God! But I apologize, and I reinstated a lot of those people who and asked their forgiveness. I apologized to them who made me angry and who had blocked it from social media, because a lot of them are good people, and I've made videos with them since, and it's all, and they understood. That one of them said that the thing you got to realize about the YouTube community is that it's toxic. There's a lot of jealousy out there, and spitefulness. The big guy, greed, jealousy. The greed, jealousy, yeah, absolutely. Paul Hoskin, you can't get on with everyone. And now I'm faced in the John Quayle is in Vongtao. Absolutely, he's probably having fun there. Still here in Vongtao. Great to catch your live stream. Okay, nice to hear from you, John. Bunga bunga. Now we want to know who the weasel is. Michael Jenner, good morning, Eddie. Personally, I love this channel and your chats from home squeaky door. Very entertaining. You don't need any traveling bits like the others, mate. Your personality shines through. Really does it? I thought it had gone downhill with I thought I'm more somber nowadays than I used to be. People who can't talk to someone's face get on the internet and it's sod them. Man, how's the afternoon naps going? They're going well into the evening. Stuart Lennox, it's all about the money. I mean, me, I'm not a jealous person. I mean, if someone, there's YouTubers who I don't care for, but yeah, they work hard and they've got a good strong following, and especially the ones who work hard, because call me old fashioned, but I'm all about hard work, and somebody once said the harder I work, the luckier I get. Basically, there's a YouTuber out there who works very, very hard, and he's done it. He's a YouTuber and he's got a huge channel now, a huge channel, over 200,000 subscribers, and he works really, really well, and I don't care for him, but I like him, and it's people who work hard but they're at each other's throats. YouTubers, collaborate, and I think that's the worst thing you can do, because I've never had a collaboration yet, which is work for me on a YouTube level. I've never had a collaboration yet, which is work for me on a YouTube. There I go, repeat myself. But I had one YouTuber. I made a video with them, and because I liked them, and other people unsubscribed from my channel because they didn't like him. And Jesus, I mean, why is there so much hate in this world? Malos, the YouTube Philippines community is even worse. Well, I don't live in the Philippines. You know, I don't have nothing to do with that. No plans to visit that. So, Michael Jenice, bring back Roger or Dodger. It's I kind of exhausted that. Some people love that, and some people hated it. It seems too many full English breakfasts have been eaten. People have got bored of watching people eat. Social media has changed people. People are not the same. Everyone was more humble years ago. And Mr. Squeaky Door, speckled down and pork pie. Well, yeah, I do as well. Yasmin 123. Hello, Yasmin. Hello, Eddie. How's it going? How's the appetite? Oh, the appetite's going well. It's going. It's coming, but it's coming back. But I can control it, and I am losing weight. I'm losing weight, which is probably a good thing. So thanks for asking. Hey, Bay, you're looking well, Ed. Okay. Jeff is putting some work and knocking out lots of videos. Looks like he's having a good time in Thailand. Yeah, I know. I love his videos. Jeff was the first YouTuber that I watched. Looking good, and I'm following your progress. Hope to bump into you in March, where when it impacts, stay positive. Okay, Gangster, what made you start your channel? Well, because it looks like fun. It looks like fun, and I'd never really been on social media before. Stephen, is it crazy that expats have to worry about other expats and the locals? Or is it just jealousy? Tandra, hi Eddie, good to see you. Nice to hear from you, Tandra. Hope all's well. It's the year of hate. Where's the love? You are right. I mean, what annoys me, I'm going out to Pattaya, and I'm going to meet lots of people, including other YouTubers. YouTubers who I, but the problem is I'm caught in there's a couple of YouTubers who don't like each other. So where do I meet them or what? I mean. What's the best place to celebrate New Year? What's the best to celebrate New Year's Eve in Pattaya? So 6. Well, that goes to Jeff Carter's party at Avatar Bar. That looks like fun. I met him there. Good afternoon, Eddie. How's it going, bud? It's going fine, thank you. Nice of you to ask. I love Lisa. Oh my God Almighty, Jesus, God Almighty. Stuart Lennox. A lot of YouTubers making good money in Pattaya. Well, it's Ardy. Ardy. I'm not so sure. YouTubers is those that tend to have a team behind them. I mean, I don't really know about that. Maybe because I've lost the plot. I mean, I'm not in Pattaya right now. I mean, I should have, but then the worst happened last year to me. You know, a lot of them, you know. Oh, geez, I forgot what I was going to say then. To the line, what other YouTubers have you met? Were they okay? Yeah, the ones that I met were okay. B. Maguli, Ed, lots of speculation on whether your equipment is working. Can we have a live demo to settle the issue? How do I get the feeling that you're not talking about technical stuff? Percy Phil, no. I stay in Robert McNair. I stay in Sibir with my girlfriend and cat named 7-Eleven, 5 to 6 months per year. Drink lots of beer for holidays. Okay. Jack B, how long are you over in Pattaya for? I'm there for less than a month. I celebrate the New Year in Moscow Red Square once. I doubt that will happen now. Okay. Yeah, some people mention the names of YouTubers who famously got involved in disputes with each other or hatred I don't really understand. When I come into YouTube, it was about, I realized it was competitive, but I didn't think it was about hate. I mean, some people have live stream channels that are basically hate speech channels against other YouTube. But the good thing about those ones is that they are obscure YouTubers themselves. They're obscure, and they basically base their act on on hatred of other obscure YouTubers. So it's one obscure YouTuber calling out another obscure YouTuber. I mean, who wants to get involved in that? I mean, I don't have it, Just said, don't mention any names. Simon Marks, hi Ed, hope you were doing okay. Which YouTubers don't get on depends on two things: money earned from channel and number of views for bragging rights. Pattaya, the city of YouTubers. Well, I don't think it is now. I mean, because they're running out of ideas, and I could tell you one other thing. People mention the name of a new YouTuber that I should meet up with when I'm in Pattaya, but he is fallen out with a bigger YouTuber. It was also friends with someone else, and that's why the other person doesn't want to know him and is reluctant to make friends with him. And I caught all of this. Oh, mate, it's all bizarre. I mean, it's everyone hates each other. That's what it is. James Smith, have you gone off the idea of living out your remaining months and maybe years in Thailand? You seem more content now with being back at home in the UK. Well, I haven't got remaining years. I probably haven't got remaining years. I'm reliably told that that I haven't. I haven't got remaining years. Remaining months. What's the point? Bunga bunga. Patai's been vlogged in YouTube to death. Yeah, it has, but YouTube doesn't help. I mean, because I've given up on doing Walking Street now. And Walking Street, you know, could still be popular, but what can you film on Walking Street? I mean, YouTube, yeah, you know, it's like a nightmare where walking along there, the security guards are shining lights at your bags as you walk past to see if you haven't got a hidden camera there. And YouTube itself, they're going through Walking Street like it's hard to get advertised on Walking Street. I mean, one of the biggest YouTubers out there, you know, Bangkok 112, he was taken down, wasn't he? His channel was demonetized. And he must have been earning a fortune. Peter Blue, Ed, you mentioned before you went to South America. Did you go to Argentina? How was it there? Were they okay with you being British? Argentina, there's two things I remember. I remember the big steaks and the red wine, and I remember that. But wasn't keen. In fact, I spent a month in Argentina, going to you know, from Buenos Aires to Mar del Plata, to Bariloche, to a few other places up north. And I thought it was overrated. So many people had told me that Argentina is fine, but it was cold when I went there. Basically, I went there in the month of October, and it was cold then. Bariloche was a nice town. It's very, very alpine. But you know, I thought it's bland. I mean, if you're going to see something that looks like Switzerland, then why go over the other side of the world to see something that looks like Switzerland when Switzerland is on your doorstep here, or Austria? You know, it had mountains and lakes and everything. But what's the point? I thought it was overrated, and but you know, the people there were friendly enough. They were friendly enough. But the next I went from Argentina right the way up the full length of the continent to you know, to Colombia and back into Brazil, and you know, that was good. That was good. You know, the difference between Argentina and Bolivia is totally different. Like they're not on the same continent. Argentina is very advanced, whereas Bolivia is very, very colourful. Robert Hardy in Chiang Mai. Gang summit. Forget all the hate, mate. Not good for the health. Aussie 666. Eddie, Tina Turner singer is still performing in Skybar. Is she? I don't know. Is she? Tina, she's still dead, isn't she? She's not around anymore. That's one thing that I've lost interest in Pattaya over the years, in recent years. Um, I've lost interest in live bands. I mean, the live bands around, Soiber Cow area, and a bit bland, I think, and they tend to do the same. LK Mac, they tend to do the same cover versions that you've heard 1,000 times before. But I must admit, I do like the ones in Walking Street because Walking Street is a better quality for everything. It's more expensive there, but you do get a better quality. Tudor Line. I've met Rides for Kicks, Jeff Carter, Eyes of Owen, all nice people. Yeah, I'd go along with that. I've met all three of them. Be googly. What were you doing in Ethiopia? Last place I'd imagine you going. Well, it was in Turkey at the time, and I got a flight to Ethiopia with Egyptian Airways, and I'll be honest. I went to Ethiopia because it was like I read into it, and it was supposedly one of the safer of the African countries. But it was very very authentic. If that's the right word. And I also read that it was one of the cheapest countries on the planet. So I enjoyed it there. Will Smith, Bangkok 112, Pattaya Tucson. I didn't care. I can't comment on any of that. Leaders, the best YouTubers are the ones that don't get involved in other YouTubers' drama and all that. That is why I subscribe to you. Well, I mean, but they're pathetic. They are. I mean, they're pathetic. I mean, because like I said before, it's an obscure YouTuber, slagging down video after live stream after live stream of another obscure YouTuber. You never heard of these guys before, and I don't just can you blame me for not getting involved with it? Sorry, London. Is there any country you regret not visiting? Yeah, United States, but it's too late. I've missed the boat with the United States. Because where do you start? You need plenty of time and plenty of money to do that justice. And I think I've missed the boat with the United States. Yes, the Ethiopian women are gorgeous, to be fair. Yeah, absolutely. I'd go along with that. David, I don't think any of these YouTubers regard themselves as obscure. Some are very full of their own, importance. Well, yeah, I'd go along with that. I'd go along with that. That second part of what you said there, I you know, Bonga bonga. When you get out there, mate, I doubt you will have to put your hand in your pocket and buy a beer. Have a great time. Well, I've got my thoughts on that one. Brent, no, what are your biggest achievements and biggest regrets in life, Ed? Well, my biggest regret is what I've caused the current situation with me. It's getting probably probably getting that. I don't know. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. Probably getting, that in the arm. Whether that's caused it or not, I don't know. Well, anyway, it's 35 minutes into this, but I just Bentman, will you be splashing out in Thailand, Eddie, since it could be your last visit there? I won't be drinking that much beer, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably be. I don't know. I just think I'll be there. It'll be to see friends and other YouTubers and other people that I've got to know in the chat, and people who said that they've people who've been there many times, and people who'll be there for the first time after saying that they're going to be there, before. Christopher King, how about Boom Boom? Yeah. I'll do a bit of Basil Brush. Owen, did you get a first class plane ticket? No. Glenn Seward, bloody hell, he'll be here for years. Change your mindset, guys. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, thanks. But Christopher King, nice one, Ed. I don't know what that was. It was okay. Okay. So I'm forgetting what I'm saying. At least somebody a bit man put. At least you'll have the sun out there, Ed. Bentman, at least you will have the sun out there, Ed. Okay, so it's less than a week away till I fly out to Thailand, and I just want to be out there. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. I'll be careful about it. I'll check my physical state and any warning alarms. I think I'll be on a plane back again, but it's all hit and miss right now. It's all hit and miss. But anyway, I hope Cy London, I have a great time, mate. Okay, thank you. That'll be okay. Okay, so. So let's see. I'll be back. I'll be back soon, probably over the course of the weekend, or early next week. Have a nice weekend, guys.